It is Thursday, right? So we've cleared the energy. How is everybody doing out there today? It is September 26th, Thursday. It is 7:58 a.m. Yeah, we got an early one today, you guys. I don't know what has got me up and raring to go today, but I am up and raring to go. I mean, other than me usually getting up super early in the morning, but I'm actually like ready to go by 8 o'clock, and that's not normal. Typically, I'm still getting myself together long after I have got my son to school, but today I had some energy. So we have hit that minute mark. Welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand, and this is the Underdog Ministry. Welcome in. If you are new here, you're going to get vulgarity on this channel. It comes out. I can't screen myself. It just is what it is. I got a potty mouth. I can't help it. If you are not familiar with how things go here, the comment section is a First Amendment zone. I don't censor, I don't screen, I don't pay too much attention to it, but just know that everything that you guys say is preserved forever in that comment section. It's just there, y'all. So be kind, be courteous to each other. Don't be disrespectful. And if you are racist, if you are homophobic, if you are misogynistic, or if you make violent threats in my comment section, just know I'll preserve it so you get busted. Okay? Okay. Now, with that being said, this is the disclaimer portion of the equation. Everything here is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a lawyer. I am not a doctor. I am not a licensed legal professional. I'm not a police officer, and I am not a licensed therapist. What I am is a licensed minister, and every bit of information, every bit of advice that you get here is done in a spiritual context, and it is not to replace other professional advice. Okay? Now, with that being said, let's roll the dice, y'all. Headphone morning. GI, so the GI Bill or someone's gastrointestinal tract. Somebody might be having some upper GI issues like ulcers. They might be having some sort of, what do you call it? Heartburn, indigestion, something like that. Testy. Somebody is testy. They're short-tempered. Rare is here. Rare steak, rare gem, rare minerals, rare occasion. Kite. Somebody's going to tell somebody else to go fly a kite. Somebody might live where there is open air and lots of breezy skies, and they like to fly a kite as a hobby. Send. Somebody's going to send somebody something, send them a message, send them a kite. Page. Turn the page. Somebody's in page energy. Somebody's acting like a page. Somebody's taking a page from somebody else's playbook. Beso. We've got kiss. We've got the Spanish word for kiss here. Beso. Somebody's sending hugs and kisses. Besos y brazos. Tire. Tire. T-I-R-E. Like a vehicle tire, a bike tire. Tire on a vehicle. Bid. Somebody's putting a bid on a job, or putting a bid on a house, or a bid on a building, or an RV. RV. Somebody's putting a bid on an RV, or their tire for their RV has got a flat tire. I don't know. Let's get into the tarot, you guys. Let's find out what's going on in the world today. Let's find out, shall we? Okay, Spirit, please tell me about GI, Testy, Rare, Kite, Send, Page, Beso, Tire, Bid, and RV. Please and thank you. And thank you all for being here. Everybody that is joining and everybody that comes in later and watches the video, whatever time that you are in here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. Thank you for choosing to be here. You do have a choice in the equation. So we've got Death and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Something is changing about the way somebody works. They're no longer doing things for short-term gain. This is somebody who's finally learning to tie up loose ends and finish what they started here. This is somebody who might be shedding a lot of surplus in their life, like going minimalist. Somebody that might have tried to do something in a profession is going to give somebody something. They're transforming out of this profession. Everything that's left undone, they're going to tie up, and they're just going to like pass it on to somebody else. It's no longer rewarding for this person. Their business is failing. It's not stable. Whatever they're in is no longer stable, and this person is they're not going to run a business that's not successful. So they're going to pass it on to somebody here. That's not cool. Here, this sucks for me. Would you like it? Shit. This person's just tired. They're run down. They can't do... It's like they've invested their whole self into this, and it's just beat them down, and they're just run down. This person's testy. They're tired. They're waiting for somebody to put a bid on this business, is what it is. And then we got the Six of Wands in limbo. And on these cards, every side has something. So in limbo, we've got the dates here of August 2nd to August 11th. Could be somebody's birthday. Could be the time frame when this occurred or will occur in the future. Six of Wands is usually success, usually public success. This is somebody that does not want the public to know they're failing, so they're going to try and sell off their business and get somebody to put a bid on it. They didn't invest for the long-term vision. This person only had short-term gain in mind when they invested in whatever they were doing. They wanted the money, or they wanted the right now, or they wanted something. They didn't account for the ups and downs, or like the ebb and flow of the revenue here with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And this person can't take it anymore with the Nine of Wands. They're going to stay solvent in their life. They're not going to go insolvent. So they're going to send this business to somebody else. They're going to send it packing. So the week of August 2nd to August 11th is important here. This could be a Leo. This could be Leo season. And there's going to be some sort of success. This is going to be something somebody's going to be able to celebrate. I think they're going to successfully extricate themselves from this business. They're going to be able to celebrate. They're going to be able to, oh, see, this person's listening to their intuition. This person is a business minded individual that understands that trends happen. And that's why they were only invested for the short term. They did not plan for long-term investment in something. They were buying something to fix it and sell it. It's like maybe somebody's a flipper, like a house flipper, something like that. And they listen to their intuition on this particular situation, realizing there will not be another upswing. They're beat down. They've put all that they want to put in it. They've invested what they intended to invest in it, and they're not getting a return. They're going to let somebody bid on this business and sell it. And that's going to be something this person's going to be able to successfully celebrate because they listened to that little inkling. They listened to their spidey sense, that little tingling at the back of their neck, that ringing in the ears. This person paid attention to their inner voice. They're going to have something. See, look, they paid attention to their inner voice. Know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Okay, so we got the Knight of Swords here. Somebody is really knowing when to walk away, and they're not wasting time. They're not going to second guess their decision here. They absolutely are determined to get out of this situation now. It was a short-term investment for them. It was not a long-term investment. Okay, tell me more about, I'm getting right now all of a sudden the send page. There is a proof of something with a fax transmission receipt, a send page, a proof that something got sent. The send page will say whether something was received on the other end or whether it was not. So somebody may have developed some sort of rare ulcer, like a peptic ulcer or stress-induced ulcer from this investment here. Their upper GI tract is bothering them. They're testy all the time because they don't feel good. This person's ready to get away from the situation. They're ready to tell it to kiss their ass. Beso. Beso a mi culito. Kiss my ass. Telling the situation to kiss it goodbye. Kiss This, the song by Aaron Tippin. Star in Reverse. This is making somebody really not healthy. It's really affecting somebody's health. Badly. Like this person's usually very, I don't know, physically fit, health conscious, and they're still sick. It's a stress-induced sickness. Has nothing to do with what this person eats or whether they exercise or whether they're thin or fat. Has everything to do with the mental and emotional environment that they're in. And whatever situation they invested in is not cool. They're ready to kiss it goodbye. Okay, we've got the Queen of Wands here. This person's taking a new direction because they know they have to take care of themselves here. Nobody else is going to do it. We've got the Fool on the bottom of the deck. Everybody thinks this person's stupid for getting out when they got out. Or getting out when they're trying to get out here. Nobody understands what this person's going through mentally or what they are going through health-wise here. This person doesn't talk about it. They're just kind of grouchy with everybody when they don't feel good. This person's having real, it's like reflux and like constant heartburn, indigestion, sometimes vomiting or like bubble guts and like Crohn's type symptoms. This person is having some real, and the doctors can't figure it out. They're saying it's some rare condition, but the thing is that doctors don't understand that stress causes a lot of shit. I mean, they should. 5 of Cups. They don't understand that stress can make people go fucking crazy. I mean, come on. They can get a little overloaded. Shit. This person here is at a point of madness. They're at a tipping point right now. They're at a tipping point right now. And it's them and their health, or the business situation has to go. Pentacles, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. See? This person's losing their balance, their mental stability. They're losing their ability to navigate life. They feel like they're flailing like a kite in the wind. This person needs a mental break. They need rest. They need restorative activity. This person needs good food, good sleep. They need to disconnect. They need to go into nature where there is very little stress. This person needs to take care of all of their fundamental needs. They need to start reparenting themselves, putting themselves on a schedule, giving themselves naps when they're testy and grouchy. Like, oh, are you cranky? It's time to take a nap. Let's go have a little 5-minute siesta. Let's go take a break. Do you need time out? Like, you really need to start addressing it like being gentle with yourself like you would a cranky toddler. Because when you don't get enough rest, when you don't get enough sleep, when you're super stressed out, your body starts to do things that like freak out, get upset, cry, be testy, be grouchy with people, get sick, have stomach issues, get the bubble guts. Somebody really needs to prioritize their health here and prioritize some rest. 8 of Wands in the reverse, but they're not listening to their, like, they know what they need to do with the High Priestess. The 8 of Wands in reverse, this person just like, I'll do it later. I'll get to it eventually. Someday, right? Well, someday's going to happen where you're going to get so tired that Spirit's going to sit you on your ass. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and you're not going to have the opportunity to get back up. And that's kind of frightening for somebody here. I've had that happen. I literally could not walk 10 years ago. Couldn't walk 10 years ago. I had completely shut, my body was done. I was like 100 pounds heavier than I am now. The doctors had me on 20 different medications that were all for diagnoses that were never followed up on. And the one thing that they actually did have like diagnostics for, which was a 4-millimeter nodule in my thyroid. They said, we're going to take a wait and see approach. We're just not going to medicate that. We're not going to do anything. We're never going to follow up. We're never going to send you to an endocrinologist. We're just going to medicate you for mental health. And almost killed me with all the prescriptions that they had me on. So trust and believe. God will sit you down. And you're going to have to choose whether or not you want to live or not. So when people give me shit about my weight, I don't care. I was 100 pounds heavier. Now what? And I couldn't walk. Now I walk every single day to make sure that I don't lose my legs again, even though they collapse on me randomly because of the nerve issues I have, or the back issues I have. But none of that matters to the doctors because I can bend over and touch my toes. So it's okay. You don't have any problems. It's all in your head. So let's just medicate you for mental health. Okay, this is how it all worked. This is what's going on with somebody else. They really just need to rest and get back into touch with themselves before they are seriously put down with a serious health issue. Okay? Somebody needs to turn the page in life and go on to the next chapter here. You need to fucking go fly a kite somewhere for real. Sit down and just take a break. Okay? You got to take a page maybe from somebody else's playbook on how to chill out. I think that you don't know how to chill out. You've had zero chill all the time, right? That's why somebody's freaking out, because they're just on go mode. They're on go mode so bad with their business sense, right? Like this person is I would call him like a shark. Like this person goes after businesses, invests in them, flips them, or houses, invests in them, flips them. Situations where this person can make their money, make money for them, okay? And it's becoming too much. This last situation, I think they might have lost a lot. They might have lost a lot on a bid for something. Tell me about the Star in reverse a little bit more. Somebody's health is suffering here. King of Swords and Justice in reverse. You're not doing right by yourself. See, you're in charge. This is somebody who is in charge of a situation and they're not doing right by themselves. If you're a business owner, you have to give other people certain time to be human and regenerate in between shifts. You have to give them certain leeway. You have to give them certain space in accommodation for humanity. And you're not giving it to yourself here. You're trying to treat yourself like a fucking robot on go mode. Flip the switch, 90 miles an hour. Shut the switch down, sleep. That's it. This person works and sleeps. And they're sick. They're making themselves sick. King of Cups, or Nine of Cups in the reverse. This is not what you want. This is not what you wanted for your life. This situation, you didn't want this. You didn't want this to become permanent. Whatever you were invested in was a short-term thing in your mind. And you've been there for way longer than you ever intended. Trying to get out of it, but you have to prioritize your health before you get out of it by going to the hospital. The Devil in reverse. There's one way out of a contract. Jeez. So this person is being told you're not doing right by yourself, and what's going to happen is the thing that you want the least, which is what's going to make you vulnerable and dependent on other people. Your health is going to put you in the hospital if you're not cautious here. We've got the Two of Cups in the reverse. This is affecting your partner as well. They're worried about you. You're not even giving to your relationship anymore. Just work, work, sleep. It's driving somebody into the ground. It's ruined their relationship, and they're going to end up isolated and alone with their work. If they're sick and they're alone and they don't have their work, then what's going to happen? Death? Hello, McFly. 10 of Cups in reverse. Gonna lose everything. Your life will change so drastically if you get to keep it that you will have nothing left. 6 of Wands. This is like, should be apparent. This should be like common knowledge here. King of Pentacles, because you're the one that's in charge. If you know the business can't run without you, and you don't want to be involved in the business because it was a short-term investment, and staying to keep this business afloat so you don't lose is making you sick, is it worth your life? Question mark. Are you going to choose to run yourself so deeply into the ground because you're obsessed with this business situation and not losing, that you're going to lose your life instead? Is that the trade-off? Question mark. 5 of Swords. It's causing conflict in every area of your life. 8 of Wands in the reverse. And the 9 of Wands in the reverse. It's causing conflict in every area of your life. It's causing delays. It's causing setbacks. And it's wearing you down. It's beating you down. You're not even rising above or able to rise above the negative energy every day now. Okay? Like, you're testy all the time. Whoever this is. King of Cups. Somebody that doesn't want to be a jerk. Somebody that's really actually a good person. Somebody that's a kind person here. Somebody that is caring. Somebody that wants to, be a good role model here. Or a good person or a good human. This is somebody that just wants to do, this to be seen as good, whatever they're doing. They want to, it's like they're trying to fulfill themselves as a king here. It's like they're trying to pour into their own cup, but what they're doing is depleting it instead. What they're doing is pouring into a hole with a bucket or a bucket with a hole in the bottom of it. So everything that they're just pouring and pouring and pouring into this is leaking out somewhere else. And it's draining this person. It's going to put them in the hospital. It's ruining their relationships. They're going to end up alone. And if they don't change, this is not what they want. They don't want to end up dead. 8 of Cups in the reverse. They wish they could go back to the way things used to be. The Hangman in reverse. Huh. They really, really, really just want out of this trap. It's an energy, it's a downward spiral. It's an energy, I can't, what's the right word for it? I'm losing my word right now. Things that are drawn out. It's like almost like when you salt meat and all the moisture's drawn out of it. That's what's happening to this person's life essence. It's just being drained out of them. Just drained. Okay. Let me get the Cannabis Oracle deck. Okay. What's the advice for this person? You know now that the problem here is there is somebody that's making themselves sick with their work ethic. So they're dedicated to making themselves feel shitty. They're ready to tell this job or this business or this partnership, whatever it is, to kiss their ass. Creation is here, manifester. So we've got the Magician. This person really they manifested this for themselves. They invested in this. We've got Gratitude and Channel, both in reverse. This person invested in this. They asked for this. They manifested this for themselves, and now they can't even find a bit of gratitude for being able to have manifested it. This person's lost their connection to their purpose or their passion because of this business, because of this job. Whatever this is taken somebody's gifts from them. That's a chunk. Change is here. Somebody does not want to lose their gifts. They don't want to lose their life. They don't want to lose themselves. They're tired of being sick. They're sick of being tired. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired. This person is ready for change. They've lost some sort of gift. They've lost their gratitude. Union in the reverse. They've lost their partnerships. Choices in the reverse by making the wrong decisions. And alignment is here. They're ready to get in the right lane. They're ready to do things the way that the spirit wants them to do it instead of going against the grain and making the wrong choices. This person understands that even though they're investing in themselves and they're working hard, it's the wrong choice to harm themselves for something that is obviously not for them. Okay, because if it was for them, it would be easy. It would be more simple, at least. I mean, there's challenges with everything, but it would be something that would not drain this person. It would give them some sort of energy boost if they were really doing what they were supposed to be doing with their purpose, okay? So they're trying to get into this alignment. And then we've got enchantment and celebration in the reverse. This person is very unhappy in their current situation. What they want is rare. It's not easy to find, okay? And I think what they're looking for is somebody to take over this business and run it the way they're going to run it, and they have to let go of that control. Totally have to let go of that control. It's not going to be done the way they do it because they are unique. They pour their passions. Oh, that's a huge chunk. They poured their passions into it. They give of themselves so much that they've depleted themselves. And so they're trying to look for somebody that's going to remind them of their own spark when they first started this business or this venture or this, like this, I wouldn't say obstacle, this objective is the word I was looking for. Karma's out. We got 4 cards. Hold on. Karma in the reverse. Transcend in the reverse. I love you in the reverse. And restoration in the reverse. Not all of this is in the reverse. Protection's at the bottom of the deck. So not everything is going wrong for this person. It just feels like it. They're actually being protected by spirit right now. Okay, so something's going to crumble for this person. They're not going to get the bid they want. They're not going to get the person that they want to take this job or buy this business from them. They're not going to find that. And they're going to feel like they're being punished. They're going to feel like nothing's ever going to change. They're going to hate themselves. They're going to feel like nothing is going to ever be right again. Okay? And they're not realizing that when you take risks, sometimes you have to lose. This person had gambled with this business. Okay? And it's like they took a risk because they wanted to do something for themselves, right? They thought this was going to work out. This was a rare opportunity. This was really good. They're going to put in a bid on this thing. And it's tanking. Okay? There's good in the bad and there's bad in the good. Okay? So what's bad in the good here is that the business is tanking. The good is this person took a risk on themselves. They believed in themselves. They took a leap of faith. They did the thing. The bad is it's not going to work out this time. Okay? That's the bad in the good. What's the good in the bad? It's not going to work out this time. That's the big bad. What's the good in that? You hate this, whoever you are. And the workaholism or the dedication to, I have to make this work, okay, is great in situations where you're literally not running your head into a brick wall like this, damaging yourself, okay? You're damaging yourself. Spirit's telling you you're making yourself sick. So the good in this bad, this tanking is Spirit's way of helping you stay alive, not have a heart attack, not have a stroke while you're trying to work. For real. This is a redirection. Rejection is Spirit's protection. Okay? Start saying, okay, God, thank you for making me prioritize my health here. Thank you for giving me another day to live. Thank you for giving me another opportunity. Thank you for teaching me that when I fail, it's not the end of the world and I can get up and start again tomorrow. I just had it that happened to me this week. Okay? You guys, I'm a very studious person. I love to learn. It's something I've never stopped doing. If you can see how many hundreds of pounds of books I have in my house, it's stupid. Especially with Kindle existing, right? But I found myself working so hard this week, this last 2, 3, 4 weeks. Straining, literally crying over fucking math, y'all. Crying over math? Come on. I already have an accounting minor. I know math. Just this one pre-calculus ain't gonna jive in my brain because I do have learning differences. Okay, being on the spectrum, some things just don't fucking register. There's just some things that do not compute, and no matter how hard you drill it in, it's not going to stay. That's what's happening with this person. Like you're just running your head into a brick wall, trying to make something successful, and it's not meant to. What this is a lesson from spirit that you're allowed to fail and still continue on. Ace of Potions. Okay? That's the Ace of Cups. Love yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. This is where you're going to learn how to heal yourself. This person here is not a businessman. This person is a healer, and they have to heal themselves before they get their wings. Oh. Knight of Potions in the reverse, and the Sun. Until you stop hurting yourself and draining yourself and not taking responsibility for your own well-being. Once you do that, you're going to start seeing things a little bit differently. You're going to have a new world exposed to you. See, this here, it's like somebody is like a 70 or 80 hour a week type of person, and they're going to be put on their ass. Like with whatever is going on here, if they don't get out from under this business, their health is going to knock them into a place where they're homebound, they're on the couch, they're going to be chronically ill. Okay? And take it from somebody who is chronically ill. Although you can't see that through the screen, every single joint in my body is on fire every day. Okay? I got arthritis in my hands. I have 25% nerve conduction in my hands. I have a broken T5 vertebrae. I have no L4 or L5 discs, and my sciatic nerve is constantly pinched. And if I walk too far, sometimes my leg collapses and I fall flat on my face at random. In traffic? Sure, why not? That's happened before. So just be careful, okay? If you, and the reason I say this is because my life was trauma and abuse and stress and work and stress and relationship stress and literally, I still have not stopped having abuse in my life, and I'm 47 years old last week, okay? Once you get so much cortisol in your system, it's a steroid, by the way, that your body produces. What happens when you have too much steroids? You tend to rage out, right? Roid rage. Somebody's testy because they have too much cortisol in their system. Their stomach is upset. They might be drinking a little bit. Their liver is angry. This person might be like vomiting, like giving themselves pancreatitis, not eating and drinking instead of eating food because they're just so stressed out. They work, have a drink, go to bed. This person eats on the fly. They don't eat healthy. They don't take naps. They don't rest. They don't meditate. This person is running themselves into the ground, like driving a vehicle with no oil. You're going to seize eventually. You're going to throw a fucking rod, or you're going to blow a disc, or you're going to, you know what I mean? Like, so somebody's really being told that trust and believe. You don't want to feel lazy. Tell yourself it's a mental vacation before you actually lose your shit like baggage in an airplane. Okay? Just never to be seen again. Woo! Sometimes it's hard to recover. For real. Take it from somebody who knows. I go through cycles and bouts of hard depression, despair, despondency. And I still get up and I do this every day because I know how hard it is for people that feel like that. So that's kind of why my purpose is what it is, because without this as an outlet, I would be just a bump on a log on the couch, y'all. For real. So, this person's being directed to get out of whatever situation is driving them into some sort of illness here before it becomes a chronic illness. And you can do that to yourself with too high of cortisol levels. Look it up. Adrenal fatigue. Google that shit. Okay. Okay? I'm not a doctor. Talk to your doctor about that shit, because I've talked to mine about it. They seem to ignore it and say it's mental health, but okay. Page of Potions is here. So we got the Page of Cups. This is somebody that actually has to start pouring into their cup like they were a kid. Doing the things that made them happy when they were a teenager. Pursuing dreams that they've stuffed into the attic somewhere. We've got Strength in reverse. Somebody has a willpower issue, and they think they have a willpower issue, which is the funny thing here. Because if this person is so workaholic and work-driven, they are focused, which means they've got fucking willpower to direct. They just have to direct it towards themselves for a change instead of an unattainable goal, which will drive them crazy. Okay? Message. Somebody's really seeking some sort of guidance about this situation. This is probably a carryover from yesterday's decision. The dream that you were sold, or the dream that's yours to pursue. The dream that you created that will fulfill you. Oh, somebody's pursuing another dream that they've been sold here. Okay, this is a business or a partnership or some sort of, like they're flipping a house or they're flipping a business, or it's like a hotel or a restaurant. This is something that somebody requires a lot of time, of their own personal time, and they're working themselves to the bone, but it's not their dream. So they're depleted. They're seeking guidance to find out what to do. They don't think they've got enough willpower to make it happen for themselves. Why do you have enough willpower to make it happen for some fucking CEO instead of you? Work just as hard for you as you do for somebody else that gets rich sitting at home while you do the work. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Get yourself out of the gutter. 8 of Presents in the reverse. Quit investing in other people's ventures and invest in your own. Death in reverse. Resurrect your dreams. 9 of Needles in the reverse, so you can fucking sleep at night. 8 of Candles in the reverse, so your life isn't held back anymore from what you want. And the Ace of Candles, so you can have that new aha beginning. You can be a light in the dark here. You've got to do something here for yourself. 3 of Presents in the reverse, because the teamwork didn't make the fucking dream work. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. There is going to be a loss. You're going to have to take a loss out of whatever investment this was. Not every investment gets a return, okay? King of Needles is here. This is somebody who's thinking about their next attack, and it's not who they're going to attack next, it's their next goal. And that's the problem here. The Hangman in the reverse. You're getting caught in your own trap. This is somebody who's on a hamster wheel trying to escape their misery by trying to find their next goal. I do this. I'm guilty of this. Okay? This is somebody who's trying to chase their next goal instead of giving themselves the space and the rest to pursue something that they're passionate about. Instead of trying to reinvest in the next thing, in the next flip, in the next brick, in the next home, in the next restaurant, whatever. There's something that you had a dream about when you were a child of doing. Something that lit up your world that you don't feel like you have enough willpower or strength to pursue now. And so you're seeking guidance from somebody with a higher connection to spirit, with the High Priestess there. With the 5 of Presents in the reverse, you've got to get yourself out of your own rut here. You chose the rut. It's a cycle. You chose the hamster wheel here, and it's time to get flung off the hamster wheel and go, whee! Okay? It's going to hurt a little, just a little. You're going to have to take a loss here, but you're going to be able to turn the page. You're going to be able to find a day where you can fly a fucking kite for a change. You may decide that you don't want to be in this business anymore. You might want to buy an RV and travel the country. Okay? You may put in a bid on some sort of vacation, like yearly vacation retreat that you know you can program it into your business cycle. Okay, well, this is my yearly retreat, the yearly retreat, and you plan for that the same way you plan for work. You need to invest as much into your rejuvenation, rest, recreation, and restoration as you do into working yourself into the ground for your business here. Okay? Wild archery dude, what are you thinking right now? That you would like 5 minutes of my attention with that comment. Hi, how are you? Did it work? Let's get an oracle on this. So somebody's being told you're caught in your own trap. Okay? You're caught in your own hamster wheel of thinking of your next, like the next hustle, the next job, the next buy, the next flip, the next menu, the next holiday, whatever it is with this person's business, and they're not even thinking about how to get out when they wanted it to be temporary to begin with. And they got to plan for that before they get flung out on the hamster wheel, before they get this chronic illness. They really need to pay attention to how their 80-hour-a-week lifestyle and cortisol overload is creating illness in their body, okay, and making them grouchy. There's sovereignty and voluptuous authority again. This card likes to come out. So you're being told to regain the reins, like take the reins back on your life. You need to steer yourself in a healthier direction. We've got bards in storytelling. You need to retake the reins and put yourself in a better mental direction. Take better control over your health and make it just as much of a priority of your business as your business is, because without your health, your business will not exist. Whatever business it is. This is somebody that flips. They don't stay in things for too long. They invest to get out. And this time, this person has found themselves stuck. Okay? They're going to have one hell of a story to tell by the time this is all over about getting flung off that hamster wheel, how they got stuck in it to begin with, and oh boy, what they gained from this. Okay? This is, talk about something that knows how to fight, is a salmon swimming upstream against the current, all to create. Okay? You've gained so much knowledge from this situation, what you have figured out by this, and you're going to have to take this L to catch the whole lesson, is the red flags in the future when you go to get into another, because you're not going to stop. This isn't going to stop you, but you do need to really prioritize yourself and take stock in yourself as a fundamental investment. It as a part of the capital of the business is your health. Okay? If you don't do that, the business will fail right along with your health, energetically. Okay? You should know this. Think about the salmon. Once again, they swim upstream, fight hard after years and years and years and years of growth, all for a pinnacle moment where they know they're going to lose, all to create for the next generation. Okay? That is what is happening here. You need to know when the end of a cycle has been reached of your creation. And you can leave this knowledge behind for others as they grow. And it's like you're going to become a business coach instead of a business owner. Sun God, God of the sky. You've got some sort of, you'll get some sort of realization once this whole cycle's over. You're gaining it through this loss. But once this is all said and done here, and you're still standing on your own 2 feet in your sovereignty, realizing still nobody owns you, you're going to have one hell of a story to tell in everything that you have learned from taking this loss. And you're going to be able to enlighten others with it. You're going to be able to help others heal. Okay? You're going to be able to heal your own illnesses here. This story of your healing is going to, it's going to go backwards almost. It's like you're going to be able to help others gain enlightenment after you have gone through all this healing your own self. And you're going to be able to give the nymphs. A nymph is like the larval stage of like a water bug, okay? They have like a short portion of a life cycle where they have to attach to something else in order to continue to grow, so they don't get caught up in the currents. Okay? You're going to be what the nymphs, so to speak, attach to. You're going to be a mentor. Instead of being the owner and stressing about the success of the business, you're going to come into failing businesses once yours has failed, and you're going to be able to help them see where the holes in the buckets are. You're going to be able to help them see where the leaks are, where they need to invest, divest, make changes, make sacrifices, or make improvements, right? You're going to come in here and you're going to be the type of person that no longer flips businesses. You're going to be like the Gordon Ramsay equivalent to this business world, where you come in and take a failing restaurant or a failing hotel like Robert Irvine does, or a failing construction company or something like that, and find where all the financial leaks are, find where the organizational and logistical leaks are. And you're going to be the person that is a consultant after this. You're no longer going to have to take the risks that make you sick, but you do have to make yourself well before you can come in and spend the time on this new direction. Once you turn the page here and tell this whole business situation to kiss your ass, to beso yo culito, right? You're going to tell it to kiss your ass. Oh, you may find a business partner, a divine couple, somebody that wants to build with you and give just as much as you do. Maybe you'll, instead of giving to businesses, you'll have enough to give to a relationship instead. If you're working 80 hours a week and go, and you don't even have time to eat, you just drink something and go to bed. You don't have any time for happiness or for love or for a partnership in your life. And I think that something here this sickness is going to take you down. You're going to lose this business. But whatever this business is that you lose, you're going to be able to come in after the fact, tell your story of what happened, use your knowledge and wisdom, enlighten other people on how to heal and fix their issues in their business problems, or even in their business plans. Like, you might become a real what's the word I'm looking for? Mentor. And in this mentorship, you may come across enough space in your life, in your day, that you find enough happiness that you want to share your life with somebody else, because you actually have room and space for it. This is a good thing. This is why that redirection is God's protection. You are feeling like everything is being ripped out from under you. Whatever you invested in, remember, it was never supposed to be long-term. You were supposed to divest. You're making yourself sick because you stuck to it. Now it's going to be ripped away, whether it's the business fails or your health fails. Either direction this is going to go. But you're being told that you have to heal yourself here. You've got to come into a place of knowing where you reparent yourself. You re-care for yourself as you would a toddler who has had too much stimulation, not enough sleep, and is hungry all at the same time on vacation, okay? Just think about the Disneyland meltdowns when they've been walking all day, they're cranky, they haven't had their nap. You're not immune to that because you're an adult here, just so you know. It doesn't miraculously stop. The body doesn't stop needing rest when you turn 18, just like aspirin doesn't affect you differently when you're 17 than it does when you're 20. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you will still have these energetic cycles and have tantrums like a toddler, being testy and grouchy and being overwhelmed when you stack too much on yourself. So you may actually find time and space in your life once you've healed that you actually want a partnership. You're getting signs, you're getting synchronicities with talisman and the sun wheels. Okay, so you're seeing evidence of this in your day-to-day life, okay? Whoa. That's too many. You're seeing evidence of this in your day-to-day life with the signs and synchronicities here. That you're being guided to go another direction, that you were not supposed to stay in the one that you're at. You were supposed to turn the page. You were supposed to, hit send on a message that you didn't, maybe. You were supposed to, let somebody else take over. Let somebody else put a bid on this situation. And God's going to do it for you. So once this happens, you're going to heal yourself. You're going to have to be forced to take the time to spend with yourself. You're going to have space and time for another person in your life. And you're starting to see the signs and synchronicities of that happening. God of thunder and lightning. So somebody, like a bolt of lightning, somebody's met somebody that is just as fearless of them and has just as much energy and desire as they do, with fearless in conflict and inexhaustible supply. See, you're going to rejuvenate, and you're going to need to rejuvenate, because what is going to happen here is you're going to meet your match, and they're going to give you a run for your money. Okay, this is going to be somebody with a big backbone. Arkansas Razorbacks, isn't it? They know about the wild boars. So somebody here has got signs and synchronicities. They're being like aha moment, epiphany, struck by lightning, tower moments. Okay? What's happening here is God's going to intervene and put you on the right track for your own healing, because you're driving yourself into an early grave with whatever this investment is, and you were not supposed to stay in it. You're being told to tell it to kiss your ass. Beso a mi culito. Tell the situation to kiss your ass. Prioritize your own healing. You have a union in your future. You are a divine being. You are a healer. And you think that being a business person is where you're supposed to be. And God does not like you there. Your God does not like you there. The universe does not like you there. Your energy doesn't even like you there. You invested in it and you don't even want to be there. That's a sign in and of itself. And it's going to strike you like lightning, because you're going to meet somebody who's going to be fearless. You're going to meet somebody who is not scared of risks. You're going to meet somebody who's just like you, that'll go head to head, toe to toe, have your back. And they have an inexhaustible supply of energy, the same as you do. But you have to heal yourself and put that inexhaustible supply of energy back into you. And that's the trick. That's the trick. Last run of cards with the After Tarot. This divine union. This divine couple here. This person has a divine partner in their future. Imminent future. They're getting signs right now. Epiphanies right now. Whatever you're doing, your knowledge, your loss, take the L. Take the L knowing that it's divinely guided, it's divinely directed. It's there to help you heal your health so you don't die from a bleeding ulcer or a stroke or a heart attack. And it's there to guide you towards something happier, a partner, a life partner. This is here to somebody that is just as brave as you are to take risks and start new things. Somebody that will go head to head and toe to toe with you, going to stand up to you if you're pushy with them, but they're going to be just as much of an inexhaustible supply of go get them. This person is a motivated person. Page of Pentacles. They're motivated, and it's going to be a new opportunity for you here. And it's going to be like it came from, it's like a place of magic. Okay? This guy's literally giving money to a leprechaun. Okay? Like Rumpelstiltskin spinning straw into gold here. You don't have to give up the metaphorical firstborn because somebody said so. This contract, it's like there's a contract in this business situation here that somebody has to give up something they really want to hold on to, like something they've had for a long time, something from their very beginnings of business. It might be a trade secret. They might actually have to hand over the actual rights and residuals or something to a product. Like they might have to give up a patent. I don't know why that's important. Whatever you have to give up, just trust God is directing you to something more tangible for you. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's trying to take something from somebody. This is the only thing that matters. The thing that's stressing somebody out so much is the rights over something, or the trademark, or the copyright, or the patent to something here. And they're being told to just give it up. It's not valuable to you. It's valuable to this person, this other business, or this business partner. It is of no value to you by yourself, whatever it is. Walk away from it. Don't look back. Don't go back. Don't go back. Don't keep staying in this negative pattern. Shock everybody and say, keep it. I don't want it. Keep it. Whatever it is, keep it. Sign your rights away. Whatever it is, let them have it. King of Cups is here. You're tired of pouring out. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you're going to take the emotional reins and take control for yourself for a change. You've got to get your shit back in check. You've got to get yourself back in alignment. You've got to get yourself back to your throne and back to your cup being in the upright instead of being poured out. You got to focus on yourself here. And if this tie here to this trademark, patent, business, copyright, whatever it is, was supposed to be for you, it wouldn't be so difficult of a process for you to be going through. Like, yeah, there's challenges, but it wouldn't be like gonna take you out like level stress. Okay? There's positive stress and there's negative stress, and this is the negative stress. Just cut the string. Let them have it. Fine, you want it? Here you go. Rights and residuals, and all responsibility too. The buck stops with you now. Bye-bye. That's a good thing. See, the Page of Cups in reverse, underneath the Page of Pentacles. Clarifying healing. Do you see how the fish is jumping out of the cup saying, fuck you, I'm going back to the sea? Okay? Nobody's going to care about how much you're depleting yourself here. You still don't have this divine union. You don't have somebody to give a shit about how you're making yourself sick. You have to care about you. That's part of being a healer. That's part of the divine initiation process, is having to care about yourself even when you have nobody else. To bring yourself back to the upright, to put your own cups in the upright. It's nobody else's job to come care for you. But once you start caring about you, then all of a sudden other people do too. And that's where this divine union is going to come in. It seems almost backwards, right? You're so overburdened. You just want somebody to help you carry the load right now. Just want somebody to love, right? I don't know very many people that are like, oh my gosh, a train wreck. Let me go board real quick. Having been a train wreck many times myself, still a train wreck as we speak. Not many passengers, like chasing the train down. Hey, you're crashing. Let me get on that shit real quick. Right? What we want is a gleaming, shining, pristine train pulling up to the station saying, you're welcome to board, but we're still going to proceed onto our own direction, even if you're not a passenger. This is a healthy way of being, and this is where this person has to restore themselves to, because they're just dumping out, and for a business, not even for another person. They're not getting anything back. They're getting nobody's putting anything back in this person's cup. They're depleted. They're overburdened, and they're like, but I just want somebody to share all this with. I just want somebody to share all this burden, please. And what's got to happen is you've got to make yourself shiny again. And it's not like you've got to be brand new and no problems in your life are perfect, but you at least have to be able to have your cup in a position to receive something without it just being dumped on the ground. Okay? Last card. Last two cards. The Five of Wands and the Devil. Okay? If you want it, you have to fight the darkness. You have to fight you got to fight to get out of this contract. You've got to fight to relieve some of your obsession with work. You've got to fight to get off the hamster wheel, to prioritize rest as your right, as something that you have earned with all of your hard work, instead of feeling compelled and obsessed to continue on draining yourself, pouring out of yourself, and not getting anything put back. That's going to leave you alone and in a health crisis that might end your life. And if it doesn't, it'll leave you alone and stuck in your house. And take it from somebody that it's happened to. Like, you got to really pay attention to your health. You cannot prioritize everybody else's financial bottom line and your own money, obviously, over your health. We all know that you have to have money to live. But the thing is here, if this is somebody who's in a position to invest, they're in a position to invest in themselves too. If they're in a position to flip things, they're in a position to eat healthy every day and schedule rest time, schedule meditation as a part of their daily routine. Schedule one-on-one time, schedule downtime before God makes it happen all the time. Shit. Okay. This has been an interesting reading. I hope that it resonates with somebody out there. I hope that it doesn't resonate with most people, because this is very specific. Like a workaholic driving themselves into an early grave, gonna die or be sick alone if they don't prioritize themselves here. Because if they don't even know to prioritize themselves, how are they going to recognize when other people have the same needs? Riddle me that. Anybody? Just like, if they don't recognize what they need, they can't recognize that other people have those same needs. They're just going to expect other people to be workaholic, fucking go, 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 like they are. And not understand why everybody is testy and sick and angry. Why everybody wants to tell people to kiss their ass all the time. Right? Somebody has to prioritize being healthy as a business expense. Bottom line. Bottom line. Otherwise, you're never going to have another successful business because you're making yourself sick, putting everything of yourself into it, and never making yourself healthy. So you're putting your sick self into it instead of your healthy self into it. Okay? And that healing energy, healthy self. Write it down. Healthy self, or heal thyself. Spelled exactly the same, but grammar. Remember, you guys, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out.